So let's go over so everybody knows, you already have pretty good shuttles, but just so everybody's on the same page and you've got some things to think about, and we got our steps down and feeling good about it. When we get into our stance, this red line is where they're going to want you to be. They're going to want you to be parallel. We're going to cheat it just a little bit by having you set yourself up like this. So all the scouts are going to be in front of you right here. When you go to set up, instead of having your feet totally parallel, put your feet, start out totally parallel. You can look at them, find where you want to go, and then you're going to dig your cleats in. And I don't know if you noticed, like my right foot now is a little bit farther back. Just a little bit, but that's going to help this left foot get across just a little bit. So you're going to dig that back a little bit. You're going to have your left hand just kind of resting on your left elbow resting on your knee, and your right hand is just barely touching the ground, just barely. You got to hold it there for 1001, 1002, so you can't just go up, hit the ground and go. So hold it, pause. You can even take this knee in just a little bit because that's going to help you push off and get a little bit out of it. Your first step's going to be a crossover, and you're going to come across. 1, 2, 3, and on 4, I don't want you to get all the way to the line. I want you to be as far away from the line as possible and still be able to reach that line, leaning away from it. So if here's your body, you're going to lean into it, and as you get to the line, you're going to try to lean as far away from it as possible when you hit it. You want to be like this, like super lean, but you can't have that hand there. So you've got to time it right so that you're leaning and then leaning away from it, so that you have nowhere to go but that way. Cool? Yeah. So all we're going to work on to get started is going from 0 to 100 on your first step, because that's where a lot of guys screw up. Their starts, instead of being here and just pow, getting out fast, they kind of go like this.
Yeah.
And they start the timer as soon as you start moving, and that's like that extra lean, like that's like 200ths of a second. Like that takes your time from what it could be pretty good to kind of not good at all. Okay, so we're just gonna go pow, get out of there, and I really want you to throw that head and shoulder that way. And then the biggest key is gonna be how far you could lean away from that and still barely touch it. Does that make sense? Okay, so all we're gonna do, 1, 2, 3, 4, hit it, and then take a couple steps back to where you started. Okay, and then the next guy will go, next guy will go, next guy will go, and we'll just go one at a time since